Session that we had earlier in the day was with the Defence Secretary RK Singh, who spoke exclusively to CNBC TV18, and Parikshit spoke to him, and he's joining us with the key highlights from the conversation that he had with the Defence Secretary. Parikshit.
Well, perhaps the most important takeaway is the fact that the Defence Ministry is going to be seeking an increased expenditure on a sustained basis for India's defence sector. In fact, Secretary RK Singh told us that they would be asking for an increase in defence expenditure share in the GDP from 1.9% currently to 2.5% for the 16th Finance Commission. So this has a cycle for 5 years till 2031. And for the next 5 years, they would be seeking an increase in defence expenditure as a part of GDP. They may also seek an additional allocation in the revised budgetary estimates for FY26 for the defence capital acquisition. And this is because there have been a lot of emergency procurement after Operation Sindoor. There is a lot of acquisition for new technologies. The government is well on track to spend over 2 lakh crores this year as well. And considering the space, they may need an additional allocation, and a call will be taken on that very soon. The government is also looking to issue a large tender. In fact, when we asked them if there is going to be any kind of financial support for the industry to make combat drones, the Defence Secretary said that the order itself will be so large that the industry will not need any other financial support. So we're going to see emergency procurement and also long-term contracts for combat drones, swarm drones, UAVs as well. On our own indigenous 5th generation fighter program, or the AMCA program, the government hopes to complete the process of awarding this contract in the next 3 to 6 months. From building a prototype to having a 5th generation fighter in the skies would take about 10 years. In the meanwhile, the government is also looking to acquire the 5th generation fighter from one of our key allies, and conversations are on. According to the Defence Secretary, he did not comment on whether there are any formal proposals or formal talks ongoing with either US or Russia for that matter. Recently, Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, spoke to his counterpart in the US, Pete Hegseth, and raised the issue of delays in deliveries of weapon systems. So post that, we're learning that the Apache helicopter, 3 of them will be delivered this month. On the 404 engines which have been delivered for the Tejas fighters, there was a delay there as well. We're now told that 1 was delivered in April, 1 will be delivered in July. And going forward, 2 engines will be delivered to India per month till March. And therefore, the HAL will be able to deliver at least 12 Tejas fighters by the end of this fiscal. As far as the F414 engine is concerned, we're told that the technology transfer agreement is done and the pricing negotiations could be completed in the next 2 to 3 months. The US and India are also holding negotiations on P8I reconnaissance aircraft. So let's see what happens. But net, the government sending out the message that currently 75% of our capex is going towards domestic acquisitions, and we're going to focus more on indigenous manufacturing, technology development, and acquisition in the future as well.